Hello everyone, my name is S.A. Bukhari. Welcome to Kaleidoscope Design Technique in Affinity Designer. And this video tutorial is for designers of all kind. Basically, this is one of a kind video tutorial where you will be learning the design technique in Affinity Designer application. And with that design technique, you will be able to make a design career out of it. You have to take my word for it. And with these design techniques you will be able to design intricate geometric design patterns, Islamic geometric pattern, Mandalas design pattern for ceramic items, for tiles, for architectural design, artwork for print, in many kind, and you name it. So I encourage you to learn the techniques now and thank me later. Thank you so much for your time that you have invested in this tutorial, and I believe that you will worth it. So let's get started. Hey, welcome back. Let's get started with Affinity Designer. So here it is, Affinity Designer. Let's first check the software version 1.5.5. First, let's create a new file. Give the page width and height 1000 each. Click OK. Let's bring the grid. Okay, we just did. Step 1 is to create a shape in this document as a reference point. So I just created a diamond shape. I'm going to copy paste. I'm going to select, pressing the V tool to get this selected, and I'm gonna just slightly push them to the left and select both of them, and I'm going to subtract them. So I created an arrow, right? Because I want to show you the direction, the flow of the artwork, that which way they are reflecting to, which way they are going to, right? That was the reason I created an arrow. Okay, so let's make it small. So now step 1 is to create a shape on the document as a reference point. That is step 1. Step 2 is go to view, go to studio, and then click on symbols. My symbol tab was here, it's gone now because I selected it again. So let's go to view, then studio, and then symbols. Now select the shape we have created on our document, and in the symbol tab click on this create button. So what we have done is that we have created a symbol out of this shape. If you delete it, no problem, you can always drag it from here and that will work. So we have completed our step 2 process. Okay, so first we created this shape and then we created a symbol out of this shape. That was the step 2. All right, step 3 is to create a copy of this. So command C, command V, and click on this flip horizontal. So what we have here, two arrows are facing each other. What it means that is the reflection. That is the kaleidoscope technique. So it has to reflect whatever we do. So we have created a symbol, and we had also created a copy of that symbol and we reflected it. Alright, let's select both of them and put them in a group, pressing command G. Okay, let's put them in the middle of the window. Alright, beautiful. So we have, so step 3 is complete. Okay, so first step 1 was to create a shape on this document, and then step 2 was to create that shape as a symbol, and then we copied and pasted that shape as a symbol and reflected it by pressing flip horizontal, and then we selected it, and then we put them in a group. And then you click on this show rotation center. If you do not have this bar in here, then what you can do, you can go to view, click on this show context toolbar, and that will appear. So let's go there, view, show context toolbar, and this show rotation center will appear button. So there it is. Now you need to drag it to the middle of the window. If you do not know which place is the middle, you can always use your ruler, right? So we don't need it for that now. I don't need it for now. So let's move on. Okay, so we have drag the center point from here to here in the middle point. So that was that. Now what we need to do, we need to command C to copy this item and command V to paste that item in the same place. I used command C and command V to copy and paste because this is the proper way of doing it. You could use command and J, that would copy the our item here, but it won't work properly in the reflection technique. I'm saying this because I have done it so many times, so I'm saying from my experience. So you need to use command C to copy, command V to paste. Okay, so we have done it. We had copied one of these, right? And now we are going to press and hold the shift key and rotate it to 30°, and we're going to repeat this process until here. Okay, so command C, command V, shift, then 30°, command C, command V. Let's repeat this process. You will be so thrilled to see what we can do with this technique. Your mind will be blown, your jaw will be dropped like mine when I figured this out. Unbelievable. Okay, so we have created all these segment points. Let's call these segment points, and also imagine these as a reflected mirror, this point as a reflected mirror. And whenever we draw something in this document, our drawing will be reflected in every segment points, in every reflected mirror. That is the kaleidoscopic power and technique, okay, that I'm going to show you. So this is the basically the setup. You can have many segment points, you can have less segment points. It's really, it's totally up to you what is your design is going to be, right? So now that we have done it, we have like 12 points, 12 point segments, 12 pointed star here. Okay, so now that we have done it, we need to select the first one and the bottom one, that means all of them except the last one, by pressing command and click and put them all together in a group, command G. You can also lock them up. Now click on this layer, give it a name like segment point, and within this layer we have two more original layers. Let's click on the last one and click on this drop down menu again, and this is the original shape that we have created a symbol of. Also give this shape a name like base. So this is important. Whenever you start drawing, you must select this base layer, okay, and then you start drawing. Okay, so we have selected the base layer. Right now you can draw with your pen, pencil, vector brush tool, any shape and any symbol you want. This is so powerful, so unique. So let's get started. I have selected the vector brush tool, right, and I'm going to make this width as 3 pixel width. Alright, so we have done it. Our base layer is selected. Now is the magic part, now is the fun part. This is where everything happens. Okay, so let's do it. Let's draw a lotus out of few shape. Okay, let's do it. All right, did you like it? Of course you did. Let's finish this up. You can use your imagination to draw your, I don't know what are you going to do with this technique. It's phenomenal. Okay, just I don't know. Let's finish this up. Okay, so basically we have only 5 strokes there, and we have a lotus out of 5 stroke. Can you imagine that? Basically what we did, we just drew one line, right, and all of these segment points reflected our stroke design drawing. That is unbelievable. Okay, that was the lotus out of 5 stroke. Unbelievable, isn't it? Wow. So basically you're not limited here. Okay, you can do so many things with this art. So let's put all of the stroke in a group. Command G. Okay, let's select the move tool by pressing V. You can manipulate these many ways. So you can drag it up, drag it down, you can rotate, and you will have mind-blowing effect. Okay, it is really so powerful technique, so unique. It is one of a kind video tutorial you'll find in your I mean maybe lifetime. Okay, so all right, so you see the power. Okay, you see the flexibility of design. Let's put it here, or just command Z, and you can also rotate to have more interesting look. Unbelievable. I don't know what I'm going to create next in the next video. Maybe it is going to be mind-blowing, and I also know that you will be creating amazing stuff with this technique, setup techniques. So I leave it there, or leave it there. You can also um, you can also fill the stroke, and that will have another interesting look. Let's do that. So you can choose the color, of course, but okay, what I wanted to do is that fill the strokes. So let's select the strokes itself, and then okay, no, that's not the way. Okay, we need to fill it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So there it is. Now if you move around and rotate, you will have more intricate look. It's really unbelievable. So let's undo. Let's go back to the original artwork. Okay, that was it. So we have created a beautiful lotus out of few strokes, right? You can add shadow to this in each layer, and it's gonna be looking amazing. Okay, so that was the lotus. Now click on the base. You can have many layers on this. Okay, you can mix and match, manipulate, and things like that. So let's get moving. So let's draw with the pen tool. Let's see what we come up with. So now we have, let's do it again. So if we click in the next point, next segment point, we have a 12 pointed star. If we do like the next one, then we'll have 1 2 3 4 5 a 12 pointed star as well, in a different way. So you get the idea. This is going to be really powerful technique for creating amazing Islamic geometric pattern. Geometric pattern itself is really mind-blowing. So that's that. Okay, just wanted to show you what happens when you click on these segment points. Okay, so move on. Let's move on. Let's create something, a geometric shape maybe. Of course. Okay, something interesting. Each time you will be drawing, you will have unbelievably crazy artwork pattern. You will be blown by your artwork, by yourself. So that's that. Let's create one more with the pen tool. Let's see what we come up with. You see, it's really so powerful. You can break a line like pressing escape, and you can also draw again. When the curve, your stroke is selected as well. So let's unselect it by pressing escape and draw from here again. Okay, no. Let's get back to base, select this base there, and then start drawing again. So that's the pen tool. Yeah, let's draw one more with the pen tool, because with pen tool you can create geometric shape, Islamic geometric pattern. It's really powerful. So let's create this and this. I'm just doing it randomly, whatever is coming into my head, and you see the power. Okay, there you go. And with this one layer selected, right? So you can have really you can play with this by dragging it, right, or rotate it, and you can see the design pattern changes, and create mind-blowing effect. So let's undo it and drag it to the top and bottom. Let's see how it looks. Maybe play with this. It is really unbelievably so powerful. So that is it. We are just scratching the tip of the iceberg. So let's now I want to show you how you can do a random uh, shape, and with this random shape selection you can create amazing artworks. Make sure your base is selected, right? Base layer is selected, and then draw. I'm going to draw this polygon tool, right? Just random, okay? Just and see the power. We need to have a pen width, a stroke width. Let's give it like 1.5. So we have just created this in with one shape. Now what you can do, you have much more power. You can, I just press A to select this tool so that I can have no tool. I can customize my shape, right? So shape is really highly customizable and really so powerful. And with this one item selected, you can see what I'm doing, right? Click on the V tool to select the move tool, and then move around this to see the interesting look what we can come up with. It is really so crazy, so powerful. I've been doing this last 5 days and I was like, what? It's really so unbelievably amazing technique that I have figured out, and I wanted to share with you guys. So let's rotate this to have interesting look, and also drag it wherever we can. Really, the possibilities are endless. Your imagination is the only limit here. Okay. Unbelievable. I am blown away with this technique. Are you not? This is crazy. Wow. So let's uncheck that. Let's select the base layer again and select another um, shape. Yeah, just randomly just draw one shape, select it again. Oh my, unbelievable. Select the move tool, and then you can customize with these. Yeah, you have, I have no clue, man. This is insane. Okay, the possibilities are really endless. Unbelievable. And with a very thoughtful lines, you can really create complex geometric shapes, patterns. This is so amazing, so powerful, guys. As you can see, what's possible. Unbelievable. Anyways, so that was it. I just wanted to show you what you can do with this. So one more thing I want to show. This is unbelievable, so powerful, so cool, so unique technique. So I'm going to select the base layer. I'm going to create this donut. With this donut tool, I'm going to create a donut, right? And with this donut, I'll be able to create the flower of life. All right, let's do it. Just watch. Look at it. Unbelievable. Now, because we are using a shape tool, right? We're using donut tool. Press A to have this option, right? And also B. Let's create more interesting look. Just look at it. We created this out of nothing. Unbelievable. Which is not possible by hand. This is insane. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Do you know? Let me know, please. Let's make this beautiful. It is already beautiful. You can play with the lines. You can make it small. Oh dear. This is so crazy. So guys, there is flower of life, and we customized it further with this one layer, one stroke, one shape. And you can copy your design and copy paste wherever you want. Yeah, you can fill this shape. Yeah, you'll have different look. I want to show you some stuff with this. You will have a 3D look like so. Ah, we have double line because we have moved it. Let's go back to the original state. Okay, yeah, let's make it again. Okay, so that's it. So you saw the power, what you can do with all of these techniques and curve lines. Unbelievable. So there is, this is only the technique. We just created a shape of in our document, and then we created that shape a symbol, and we used that symbol, and we copied the symbol and reflected it, and we grouped them, and then we copied it and pasted it and rotated them in as like 30 degrees distance, and we repeated this until here. We created 12 pointed star here. Okay, 12 point segment, 12 pointed segment, and then we selected the base layer and we started drawing, and we have crazy ideas, crazy artwork technique. Unbelievable. So I am hoping that you are highly benefited. You will be, because you will never know what you can do with this. So I hope that this video is super helpful, and I want you to give this video a like and do share the video with the world, because this is very important that you share something cool with your friends and families. Okay, because you will never know who you will inspire and who will create what with this technique. Unbelievably powerful technique. So Kaleidoscope Design Technique in Affinity Designer by S.A. Bukhari. There it is, you have it. So thank you so much for your time, thank you so much for your presence. It means a lot. I created this video because you are there, out there. So thank you so much for being here with me with this crazy journey. So there it is. So I'll catch you in my next video, and maybe I'll be creating more geometric shapes, and I'll show you how to do it. And I'll in the future I'll be showing you how you can really make useful stuff like creating a prayer mat or something else, yeah, and design that technique with this technique, Kaleidoscope technique, in Affinity Designer. So Affinity Designer is a really powerful software application in the Mac computers. You can use it and leverage this from this software, and you just learn the technique, right? So there you go. It's totally up to you now. Take care, bye.